welcome to Perspectives, a series dedicated to one-sided sagas. These stories might come from us or our most valued guests. Please enjoy. I was recently in a dance performance with my dance studio called Reckless Love. Now, I'm nowhere close to what you would call a seasoned dancer, and this was the most dancing I'd ever done in my life. I had to do ballet, contemporary jazz, and I was a complete beginner at all of those things. As overwhelming as it was at the time, it was very fun regardless. And as most shows do, we celebrated its ending with a cast party. We did many things such as shoot spitballs on unsuspecting children, and we had a breakout hip-hop dance-off which we pretended was being broadcast nationwide, featuring the world's worst beatboxing courtesy of me. Whilst we were swimming, there were some younger kids dancing to the music playing in the background right outside of the pool. One of these kids had attracted quite a crowd of people with his sweet dancing skills. You see, we were all gathered around the wall of the pool watching this child bust a move. He would pull random people out of the crowd and show them how to dance for a good 15 seconds, and then tell them to get back into the pool. Was he looking for someone to meet his dancing standards, or was he simply enjoying all the attention? That I cannot answer. One of our cast members, though, he was especially fond of. He brought them out of the pool to break it down many times. Eventually, he started losing our attention, and he knew he had to up his game. So, out of nowhere, this small child rips his shirt off in a far too provocative way and continues with his dancing, now more flamboyant than ever. Up, down, side to side, this kid was moving in ways I did not know a human could. We all stared, shocked, and quite amused as to what just happened. We eventually all burst into laughter and continued cheering him on. Now, I must clarify, this little boy was very innocent and had no idea what he was doing. But oh man, it was bad. He eventually started calling people out of the pool again, whilst still shirtless. Here's where things got pretty bad. He pointed at the girl he had pointed out so many times before, but this time it was different. He called out 4 other people and had them all line up. He instructed them to follow him where he took them to the diving board, his wet swim shirt in hand. He stops them, looks at the diving board, and starts whipping it over and over, slowly but surely with his soaked top. It was at this point that his mom decided to intervene, but I'm scared to think what would have happened had she not been there. That concludes this episode of Perspectives. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe, you know, the works. And if you want Squabble to continue forever, check us out on Patreon, link in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and we will snap you later.